Hi there, my name's Justine. I'm from Just Be Fit, Just Be Pilates, and I'm going to just talk to you about the breath. And so the breath has a really important focus in Pilates. It allows us to concentrate and to focus on the workout ahead. It also helps us to relieve any tension through the neck and shoulders. It helps us to relax. And the full breath, really breathing into the lower lobes of the lungs, an area where we are more powerful but which is underutilized. So on a day-to-day basis we probably use about 60 to 70% of our lung capacity, generally breathing into the upper portion of the rib cage. And so our focus really wants to be breathing into that lower lobes of the lungs, and particularly at the moment it can be really helpful to help us to relax. So there can be a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, a lot of concern about what's going on in the world. So yeah, the breath, really important to help us to relax. And so the other focus in Pilates is to breathe into the nose and exhale softly through pursed lips. And so we can use a band just around the rib cage. If you have one, maybe a scarf. And so I'm just going to bring myself sideways on. So feet flat, knees flexed, and maybe just gently tying your band, your scarf around the rib cage. And just so you can really feel that rib cage, the bottom of the rib cage expanding. And as you exhale, just feel it closing down and in. And so our connection with the breath and the deep abdominals. When we breathe in, our diaphragm descends, maybe the belly begins to lift or expand a little. And as we exhale, diaphragm lifts, transversus begins to fire up, and our pelvic floor begins to lift. And so we can do our breath focus either seated, we can do it on all fours, or where I prefer to be is lying down. So lying down supine, head up. And then you can really feel the body begin to relax. So you can feel your rib cage and your sacrum, the very lower back, heavy on the mat. So again, it just allows us a moment to bring ourselves into the space. And as you exhale, really letting that full breath out. So just really noticing where your breath falls. And just seeing you take that deeper breath in. Exhale, let go. And just allow yourself a few moments. Arms resting on the floor. Again, really allowing ourselves to focus on our deep, stabilizing muscles, our abdominals, and starting with the pelvic floor. And just feel it coming from both angles, so just gently lifting the pelvic floor, and then just feeling on that out breath, the diaphragm lifting, the transverse engaging, really breathing all the breath out. And so we can also think about our abdominal engagement with the breath. And if we bring our hands fingertips, just the top of the hip bones, that bony part at the top of the hip, and then just palpate your fingertips in towards the midline. And just maybe just an inch or so either side of the midline. And then take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, just gently pressing in just a little bit. And just notice how those deep abdominals begin to fire up as you breathe out. Just feeling that little bit of tension through your lower abdominals. So another way, just to kind of check you're stabilizing deep abdominals. And so I'm just going to bring myself back up to seated. So I'm going to extend the legs out, bring the arms back. Breathing in, start moving the arms. Exhale, rolling up. That's good. So just talking about the breath there, which is really important in Pilates. And again, really want to make sure we're breathing out on the effort. And so on the effort when we need the most support, when our lower back, abdominals really need to support us in the move. So breathing in and then out on the effort, the main part of the exercise. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to drop me a message. Thank you.